Hi guys, it's Maaike with another bonus video for Camp Create 2017 from my favorite things, and it's day 2 and it's all about the resist techniques. It's called Remarkable Resist, as they call it. And here's my card, and I use the Mermaid set from my favorite things, of course, and lots and lots and lots and lots of colorful wow embossing powders. And I've listed them all on my blog because I thought red glittery and orangey glittery, nice for shawls and coral, and then purple and greens for the seaweed and kelp and whatnot. Weeds. In fact, they're called seaweeds. It's funny. I made this mask before. You know, you've seen it maybe. It's just a circle cut out of some card, and I'm using a mermaid that I colored earlier as well, so there's a video for that already. I colored her exactly the same, so I didn't really want to do it again on camera, and I already had her lying around, so but yeah, so I'm putting all these little stems and kelps and whatnots on acrylic blocks. And you have seen me prepare the card base with my powder tool, because that's important with embossing, or heat embossing at least. I'm doing it again just to be sure. I forgot the fishes. And I'm using Versamark ink. And I'm sorry you can't see it. I've seen there's a new one out that stamps in pink and then dries clear. So I think I will get that. It might be easier on camera. Don't have it yet though, but soon. And I'm doing one color at a time. And to put on the embossing powder, I'll just peel off the masking, and I turn off the light. I hope it's still good enough, because there was a bit of a flickering in my lens. And this is Golden Flame, which I thought was really nice for fishes, gold fishes. And I've stamped 3 of the big ones and then 1 of the small ones, but then while I was waiting for my PC to reboot for 4 hours, then I was looking at it and I thought, I'll put another one on. And I'm doing the embossing now because the powders from WOW sometimes, or a lot of them, are transparent. So now I still have the white background, then I'll be okay. And the embossing, of course, will resist the ink blending on top, which is kind of the challenge for today, isn't it? And this is Earthstone Mint. See, I'm not sure if this one is transparent, actually. I don't think it is, but I don't know. It's very dark blue or bluish green. And I'm cleaning up the little bits. I wanted all the plants inside the circle, and then I have 1 or 2 sticking out to make it a little bit more playful. And I'm not sure what this is. Seaweed. I think the long ones are kelp, but this one I don't know. And I didn't stamp it properly. See, I think it's because of the mask that has a thickness to it, but that's okay. And I'm heat setting every color just so I don't smear it, smudge it and whatnot. And sorry about my head, I had to lean over. And then I thought, well, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna make my own custom color with the earth tone and then some of the luscious green and the primary chartreuse, I think it's called. Just to differentiate it from the other leaves that are there. See, now it's darker, and it has a little bit of a speckle in it. It's quite funny. And I'm placing my mermaids to see where I need to stamp, because she was blocking out most of my embossings. Okay, this is where I decided one should go outside, and I'm doing that in purple, and that's called Velvet, and that's a new one. It's my favorite. It is purple and it has a bit of a gold flecks in it. I think it's amazingly sparkly wonderfulness. See, and I'm still deciding where to put it. I don't want stuff to grow out of her hair actually, but I think that was inevitable in the end. Now the coral, I'm gonna put her in the middle, although you won't see much of it. And it's using Hot Gossip, which is a fun name. And I only use the big coral, and yeah, I want it to be a very luscious underwater garden, but yeah, not crowding my whole circle, if that makes sense. Because sometimes it makes sense in my head, but when I say it out loud, then I think, ugh, what are you talking about? So I'm extending the kelp a little bit, and I'm using that same mix of colors. So just not to waste it, because you know you can't put that back in the pot. And actually WoW sells empty pots now. You can make your own blends if you want. I don't have them, but you could. I just think no, it's better not to make too much and then use it up. So a bit more of that kelp on the right side. And now I'm actually just sprinkling on the earth tone and the chartreuse, so that it will mix really randomly. And I'm cleaning up outside the circle. And yeah, I stamped it on top of the other seaweeds, and I just brushed it off so it looks like it's coming from behind. And I think that's my garden done. So I'm putting back the mask, of course. And that bit, I've thrown it away. I'm sorry. I have no more use for it. It's in the bin. So this is Distress Inks, and I'm using tumbled glass, peacock feathers, and Mermaid Lagoon, because you know there's a mermaid in it. I thought about going for Blueprint Sketch, but then I saw the name Mermaid Lagoon, like, oh yeah, I have to use that. So I start with tumbled glass, and I just use a general blue ink blending foam. So it might end up a little bit darker, depending on what color was still on there. I didn't clean it. And this is peacock feathers. By the way, this is twice the speed, this whole video. So imagine me doing this at normal speed. It would have taken half an hour to show you a video in normal speed. No. I'm erasing the pencil lines now. And yeah, the heat from the heat gun just warped it a little bit. But, yeah. And because it's Distress Inks, a bit of water, it's not the best cardstock for water, but it was okay. And this is the normal digital copy paper that I always use. And here I picked up my precision press, but then I switched to the Misty because it has the magnets to hold down the bent card. And they got stuck together. I positioned them in a creative corner kind of arrangement. And I'm using the I need to see you soon sentiment, which I'm putting in the middle underneath the mermaid. And I'm stamping it with VersaFine Onyx black ink, of course. I love the pun. I need to see you soon. it makes me giggle. So for the mermaid I'm using a little bit of foam tape to pop her up. And then I just put her in front of all my lovely sea life scene thingy. It could be me in my allotment garden, so I just need to paint my hair purple, I think. Anyway, let's not go there. You will see in the photo in the end that the extra fish has appeared on the right side and is darker because now there's blue underneath from the water. So these fishes are a little bit different, but still okay. And to make her shiny I used the shimmer pen and the clear gloss from Nuvo, which is wonderfully glittery, but I doubt you can see it. And here's my card. So thank you for watching, and yeah, depending on how much time I have tomorrow, I might make another video for Camp QA 2017. So thank you for watching, bye!